just a moment.
Yes.
If Governor Aregbesola today does not win this particular election, or even if he wins this election, after another 4 years, if anybody comes into power in Osun State and they decide not to go with the name, don't you think it's just a waste of resources?
Listen, nothing was wasted.
Can there be continuity in what he has started?
Of course.
I think that should be at the center of all of the innovations.
I was alive when we had an anthem, Nigeria we hail thee. I was among the Boy Scouts who hoisted the Nigerian flag for the first time in 1960 in Ora Igbomina, when we brought down the Union Jack. We were made not only to memorize the anthem in English, but also in Yoruba, Aki or Nigeria, Ile Wato Sowa, Loto Ede. We memorized all 3 verses. Guess what? A government came and said we didn't want this anthem again, and we changed it. Guess what? Our national credo used to be unity and faith. Shagari came and said he added peace and progress. That was his prerogative. If another government comes tomorrow and changes it, that is that government's business. It is up to the people of Osun to say they like it or not. Right now, the people of Osun are not complaining.
Right.
Only caterwauls, only those who want to make an issue of non-issue are talking. They are not talking about our schools.
Right.
That Aregbesola is
We are not
talking about our roads.
We have not
That
even
is
started
constructing.
talking about some of the major issues. Well, let's go into some other issue. I would like to ask you, Professor Adeyeye, in terms of performance, do you think that Governor Aregbesola has performed?
Absolutely, yes. I'll tell you why. One.
Okay, now if you say he has performed and
Yes.
you are to rate him,
Yes.
how would you rate him over 100?
100. I'll give him 95.
95?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'll tell you why. You judge a man by what he has done with the magnitude of his resources. If he were from Delta or Bayelsa, with all the enormous resources coming from the NNDC, coming from the oil derivation, then I will say, no, you have not done well. But what he has done, Allahu Akbar, the man has done fantastic. You know, the Yoruba say, that is, the man who wants to clothe you, you must see what he himself is wearing. I always laugh when I hear, I'm sorry to say that, he's my only president, but when I hear the president saying that, vote for my party so I can help you, I say to him, first and foremost, as president, are you saying you are going to help a state only if they vote for your party? Is that the oath you took when you swore to protect the constitution of this republic and to be fair to all? Of course not. But even that's what he wants to do. Let's see how much has he helped Bayelsa, where he was governor. I passed through Bayelsa not too long ago when we went on an oversight function, and I shook my head. I said to myself, this is the same state where President Goodluck was deputy governor, where he was governor, and where he is now president, and now he goes to Ekiti, and now he's in Osun telling us that vote for us so I can help you. I say, go home first and help your people. Because what we are doing in Osun, even in the absence of federal help, is better than what has happened in Bayelsa with all the federal help. This is what we are learning. We are learning that if any state will prosper in Nigeria, the time must come when, in the best tradition of federalism, you cannot wait for federal handout.
Well, I mean,
That is why.
You just said that your candidate, Governor Aregbesola, of course, everybody knows that he doesn't allow people call him governor. He prefers to be called Ogbeni. That's one of the unusual things that we've seen about him.
And he doesn't like being called the executive governor, because only illiterate governors call themselves like that. The last time we had ceremonial governor was with Father Unsi and Kasim Ibrahim in 1966. In that time, no governor in Nigeria has been ceremonial. Every governor is executive. But Nigeria would like title. Thank God. What we have in Osun is a serious mind who is not preoccupied with title, who says, let's get the job done. The job of being called excellency or executive are non-issues.
And some people have actually commented about, he's a very charismatic person, the way he goes about
Absolutely,
it.
yes.
And people are questioning the fact, he looks so much, some people have told, have asked me that he looks so much, he doesn't look like a governor, the way he goes about it. I mean,
He's the only governor who can, he's the only man in the job who can say, after I became governor, I have not gained 1 pound of weight. he has not even gained 1 gram of weight. He is constantly working and working over time. He makes himself extremely accessible. He's completely sold to the people. He's sold out on making sure that the human capital is developed to its full in Osun. Go and see the kind of schools that Aregbe is building. They are not the kind of school that the average state builds in Nigeria. Of course, when you build that quality type of school, you cannot build all of them overnight. And that's the mistake that the transducers are making. They forget that when you have limited resources and you are trying to put in quality buildings and structure, it will take time. But what he has done in the first 3.5 years is to begin from ground zero and to lay the foundation. Go to Ejigbo, see what is happening there. Go to Inisha, see what is happening there. Go to Oshogbo, see what is happening there. Go to Elisha, see what is happening there. And more than that, see also what he's doing even to the quality of our teachers. He has sacked none, but he's giving them chances to be retrained so that our children can be offered quality education. Just last week, the candidate of the PDP was on this program. He said that Osun is now last in WAEC and NECO. He told a bare-faced lie. May God forgive him. I pray for God's forgiveness for him because the Bible says, Revelation 21 verse 8, that all liars will find their portion in the lake of hell. What is the true story? 2009, before Aregbesola became governor, Osun was last. 2010, before Aregbesola became governor, Osun was second to the last. 2012, a year after Aregbesola became governor, Osun is now 18th. But Aregbesola has done something that no governor can boast of since Obafemi Awolowo. When Aregbesola became the governor of Osun, the total number of students in our primary school was 155,000 students. In 3.5 years, the number has increased to 252,000, from 155 to 252. Aregbesola has given us a 62% increase in primary school enrollment without forcing anybody. That is what happened when you have a government that has its priorities right. A government that says, look, some of our children are poor. They can't even afford books. We'll do our best to see how we can assist. They can't even afford uniform. We will give them free uniform. Some of them are hungry. They don't even have the nutrition they need to be able to develop mentally and physically. Therefore, we are going to feed them. That's what happened in advanced countries.
Right.
That's what he's doing.